just in the how to make a shear bolt video, and one of the things I talked about in there was making a shear bolt on a lathe, and I also mentioned that you could do this with a drill too. So I guess realizing the fact that a lot of people don't have a lathe available to them, but there's a significant amount of viewers that are going to have a drill available to them. So I wanted to show what I would do with a drill. I mean, I've done this before. It does take longer, and you know, but if you got the tool and you need something now, it works. So again, what we've got here is the Kubota shear pin from shear bolt from my snowblower, and we're going to go through and just kind of show you what happens here when we do it with the drill. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this measurement here. Again, what we want to do is get I'm going to get the center line of my relief, and it's about 3.35 inches. Make sure my drill is nice and tight on a bolt. I'm just using this one for an example. I already did use up all my other ones, other bolts on the actual parts on the lathe. So we're going to do that. We're going to mark this at 0.35, and I'm just going to scribe this a little bit with my edge of my caliper here, and then I'm just going to run this. Now what I have here is a round file, and this one happens to be nice because it's got a taper to it down to a very pointed edge. So if I needed something that was a narrower radius, I could use this side of the file, and a thicker radius, I could use this end of the file. So really what I'm going to use is probably this area here. This is kind of the size that I want. I want it a little bit bigger than what this is, so I have some variability, so I'll use this area right here. And I'm just going to hold this on here. And once you get it started, so it's easy to start down low, and you can see we're starting here. So once you get it going, it's not going to take real long. You just spin your file a little bit, and yep, you're going to slide off once in a while. Now you don't want to press too hard, because the drill's not really made for a lateral load or a side load. You want to be a little bit careful with that, but it will work. It takes a little time. A nice file, that's a newer file, I should say, that's real sharp is better. So as you can see here, we're starting to get some depth in there, and as we go, you're going to be able to select, you know, the next index here. You're going to go down, you're going to measure the next spot, you're going to get the center of that, you're going to mark it, and start it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So now we've got 2 grooves in the same spot, and you just finish that off. So that's how you'd make a shear bolt with a drill. Now this could be done with a triangular file or a square file. The round file just gives me my nice radius profile and doesn't give any deformities a chance to start from an edge, which is usually where failure propagation starts. So I like to use the round files. I'll put a couple links to a file similar to this in the description, and that way if you need one, it's nice to have one laying around. You can do a lot of things with it, and it can save you in a bind.
If you're enjoying this content, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.